You should be able to do it. Okay? In the exam also, you should be able to draw the rough sketch, mark all the dimensions. Then you will be allowed to go to the software. Okay? Chalo. So let us start again. So once again, I have to start with what line? Center line. So take up the center line. Right? Now from here, I have to start first with D. What is the D value here? So D value we are taking it as 20. So 20 means how much on both sides? Offset 10. Offset 10 on both sides. 10 above and 10 below. Again I have to start with this arc. If the arc is too big, adjust it to whatever is convenient. And then mirror it this side, and this part mirror about this line. Done. Next, starting point again I can take anywhere I want. This distance can be anything. This distance is not given, right? I can start it wherever I want. Now what is this thickness? How much is this? Nowhere he has given it. But if you check the top view, he has mentioned it here. 1.2 D. And he has mentioned here, what is this symbol? Square. That means this width as well as this height, both are the same. So 1.2 D. How much is 1.2 times 20? 1.2 times 20. How much? 24. Again we have to take half on both sides. So how much? Offset 12 on both sides. Okay. Again go for trim these ends. Okay. The starting line we got it. Next, from this line to the center, how much is that? 4D. 4D means 20 into 4, 80. So go for 80. So offset 80. So this is where we are getting the center line. So this is axis line, right? The axis line we can extend it slightly. Next, from the axis again on this side how much? Another 4D. Again 80. Again 80. So offset 80. Okay. So this one again we have to trim it off. So these we don't need it. And inner lines we don't need from here. Correct? Slightly I can reduce this. And I can finalize this. Just take arc. Okay. So it will be preferable if you draw this upside down. This way if you draw it will be. So this side should be upwards, this side should be bottom. Okay. Now I can start again. So what are the other dimensions given? Slowly one by one look at them. Start drawing. So this point to this point how much? 1.2D. We need magnifier. Is it visible backside? How much is this? 1.2. So go for 1.2D. Offset 1.2D is how much? 1.2D is how much? 1.2 into 20, 24. So I have to take offset. How much? 24. Next, what is given? This diameter is given. 1.35 D. 1.35 D. So this is inner diameter. So by mistake arrow he has given here. Be careful, that arrow should be here for this circle. So 1.3 D. That is the radius. 1.3 D is how much? 1.3 D. That is 27. 1.3 into 20 is 26. 1.35 D. Okay. So 1.35 into 20 is 27. So go for 27. So circle radius 27. Okay, it's appearing very big. Big means this will be this arc, not the inner one. The inner one will match up with this. Okay, what is this width? This width is here itself now. So draw another circle up to this point. That will be enough. Then trim it off. Trim whatever is not needed. Of this we don't need it. This also we don't need it. Then take a line from here and a line from here. Okay. Then trim this line. Right. These also we don't need it. Clear? Next. Next we need the diameter of this part. So what is the diameter here? Radius of this has been given. Radius is how much? D. Radius is D. So from axis I have to take offset of D. Offset D. D is how much? 20. So 20 this side. So this is where it will end. Okay. So up to here we need to take it. The same way for this part I, this again he has given it as D. Fine. So once again I have to take D. D value is 20. So from center D value 20. So up to here I have to take it. Right. D value I have to take it. Okay. So this line is for the inner section. These lines are for the outer section. This inner line we don't need it here. So this is the eye, this is the eye, and this is the outer part. Okay. Then somewhere we have to start breaking it. Somewhere we have to start breaking it. So before that, let us divide this length. How much is this length? How much is this length? 24 na? 24 we have to divide into how many parts? 3 parts. So 24, actually we have to divide into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 24 by 4 is how much? 6. 24 by 4 is 6. So offset takes 6. Offset take 6. And then you can break it somewhere here. You can break it somewhere here. Okay. And take fillet. Fillet how much? Fillet radius I want 6. Fillet radius I want 6. Over. So the same thing I want upward side. I'll mirror it about the center line and trim this. Okay. Then here, if you see closely over here, we have chamfer. Can you see the chamfer? So that chamfer we have to create. For that chamfer, I'll need an arc. What I'll need? But first I'll have to take a line from this point at 30 degrees. What angle? 30 degrees. So go to polar settings, set the angle to 30 degrees and take 30 degrees. So 330 angle I have to take. From here I have to take circle. From this point as center I have to take circle. Okay. So this circle is what we want. Trim this. Okay. Then remove this. That's it. So this is the arc we wanted. Now from here again we need arc. One more arc. So first point, second point somewhere here, third point. Okay. So make sure this point, it is on the line. Okay. Then we don't need this. Then we have to trim this away. And this, you have to mirror it. And this side also I have to trim this. When it is chamfered, this line will not be visible. Getting it? So this finishes this particular part. So the same part I will just mirror it on the other side. Mirror about the center line. So I got this side also the same. Clear? Now I should go for the pin. What is the diameter of the pin? 1.5D. So 1.5 into 20 is 30. Half of it on both sides, 15. So again go here. So offset how much? 15. 15 on this side and 15 on this side. And what is the height of that? What is the height of this? 0.5D. What is the height of that? 0.5D. So go for 0.5D. 0.5D is how much? 0.5D is how much? 10. So offset 10. Take it above. Again you have to trim out all the unnecessary lines. Okay. So we need these. We don't need these lines. Then this inner side of the pin. What is the diameter here? D. D means 20. How much on both sides we have to take? 10 on both sides we have to take. Offset 10 this side, 10 this side. This offset we need only up to this line. Correct? And when you are showing the section, these inner lines, they will not be visible. Correct? Huh? Then below we need collar. So again for collar 1.5D. Collar also is 1.5D. So these two same lines we can take it, mirror it about the center line. We got the collar. So what is the height of collar? Again it is high, same 0.5D. So same as above. Then I'll remove this. Then what is the height of the pin? From top to bottom is 4D. 4D means how much? 80. So from this I have to take offset. Go enter. How much? 80 at the bottom. So I'm getting up to here. So again go for trim. Trim all these lines, unnecessary lines. Okay. Next I have to create the taper pin. Taper pin I have to take from the center. Taper pin I have to take from the center. And what is the length of taper pin? Length of taper pin he has not given. So I'll just take 2 times D. I'll just take 2 times D. 2 times D means offset 20 on both the sides, right? Then this pin, what is this thickness of the pin? 0.25D. 0.25D is how much? 0.25 into 20 is 5. Again half of that on both sides. So 2.5. So offset 2.5, 2.5 above, 2.5 below. Then extend it and trim it. Okay. So this is our pin. This is our pin. Now again for the pin, it has to be a taper pin. Which pin it has to be? Taper pin. So I'll just take this by 1 mm, I'll take it down. And this also by 1 mm, I'll take it up. So now can you see the taper? Yes. So it has to be taper like this. Once again look here, how it is looking. So taper pin, when you insert, all these internal lines, they will not be visible. All these inner lines, they will not be. Axis lines, leave it as it is. Apart from axis lines, whatever lines are there, you just trim them off. So this line, and this line, what are they? So go to layers, change the layer to axis. Now it's all looking good. So now we have used all the dimensions, we have used them. Now we have to show broken section wherever needed. So for broken section, what to do? Take spline and some random curve, you draw that here. Trim unnecessary extra part. So from this part we need to show the section. So go for hatch. Which pattern we have to use? ANSI. Apply it here. The angle is 0. It's appearing very, very near. So what I'll do, scale I will increase it slightly to 1. So this is good. Okay. So first we have to apply only for the fork end. Next we have to apply for which end? Eye end. So for eye end also create the spline, trim this off, go for hatch. Now angle, how much? 90 I have to take. Angle take 90. Because these two parts are different, we have to show different hatch. Okay, we have to show different hatch. Over. Then here also we have to show hatching. So when you are showing the hatching here, reduce the scale. Reduce the scale. Okay. And for the inner pin, again we have to show broken view here. So slightly broken view you have to show here. A slight broken view, just show. Okay. So here again you have to do hatching. Hatching again, angle I will change to 0. Scale I will keep small only. Okay. So here I have shown the broken sectional view for the pin. And that's why we are able to see the taper pin inside. If you don't show the broken section here, pin will go inside, right? So be careful. So just to make it smooth, I can draw arc here as well as here. So that's it. That's the front view, broken sectional view of the knuckle joint. Okay? So similarly, you can complete the top view. But for top view, I cannot copy it. Okay? So only this starting part and ending part I can copy. Starting part and the ending part. Only this much I can copy. Okay? Only this much. Fine. And then take an axis here also. This is also the axis. From here, what to do? Circles you have to draw now. So first 20 radius. Then, what is the diameter of this? You can just draw the circle here and straight away move it. This is fast way. Fine. If you do this, you will not be required to remember it again. Okay? So then, this whatever edges are coming inside, those can delete it, and then extend this line and this line. Okay? So when you see from the top, I think only this much will be visible. That's it. This is the top view. Okay? So there are some lines like this line here. So this line should be visible or hidden? This will go inside, so it should be hidden. So change the layer to, okay. So if you are showing this as sharp edge is there, then you can show that sharp edge also. Okay. So this is the sharp edge. Which edge? This particular edge. Okay. So that's it. So one more hidden circle will come here, this point to this point. So this circle will be going inside, right? So this, we have to show it as hidden. Okay. So that's it. That completes the knuckle joint.